Sometimes the price of hay can be daunting to horse owners. I keep our ranch horses up in the corral, and when hay gets above $10 a bale, I actually weigh each feeding. Now, Clyde had a little band of brood mares, and to save money on his feed bill, the neighboring farmer let him pick up tags after the alfalfa field was cut. Tags are what's left after the baling is complete. Well, one hot evening, he and his wife took their old pickup into the neighbor's field to pick up tags. She drove slowly down the rows, followed by Clyde, who was pitchforking hay into the bed. She had to put the truck in first and low so he could keep up. It just sort of crawled along. As the pickup turned sideways to Clyde, he tossed in a forkful. It felt heavy, he thought. He glanced up and watched the hay float into the bed and a 3.5-foot snake shoot out of the cloud of stems and leaves, arc through the open window, and slap onto the dashboard. He shouted a warning to his wife, which was not necessary. She was already halfway to the house. The truck puttered along in first and low. Clyde raced to catch up. He was running alongside, trying to reach the ignition, and the snake was now sitting in the seat and struck out at Clyde. Clyde fell back and cartwheeled into the ground. As he watched from the gopher's eye view, the little pickup banged over a ditch, punched through the wire fence, and shoved its way into the mare pasture. The mare stampeded across the pasture and crashed through the wire on the other side and escaped into the desert. Finally, the little truck stopped, and it took him 2 hours to find and gather the mares in the dark, and they went to bed exhausted. Next day, armed with a hoe, Clyde opened the truck door as his wife stood by with a cell phone, sure that she would have to call 911 and report a snake bite victim. Clyde poked and prodded around in the cab and then carefully tilted the front seat forward. He screamed. His wife screamed, and then he fell back laughing, hysterical in relief. She peeked inside and saw a grumpy old gopher snake looking up at her as if to say, "Why can't we all just get along?" This is Baxter Black from out there.